welcome back. Joining us for our second conversation, we are moving into the topic of World Down Syndrome Day. Joining us in studio, we have mother and son, Marisela Craig, the mother of Zayne Craig, diagnosed with Down syndrome, and of course, Miss Irma Skeen, who is their aide assistant. Good morning, guys, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Good morning, Zayne. How are you?
Say good morning.
Oh, shit.
Good morning. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. So, in light of the conversation of bringing awareness about World Down Syndrome Day, I kind of wanted to take it back a step. We are talking about special needs and persons that require assistance. Marisela, I would like for you to tell us a little bit about your journey with Zayne and how it has been for you having a child that is diagnosed with Down syndrome.
Every person with special needs have a different journey. While we say we're on the same journey, some people have more struggles than others. I do consider myself very blessed with Zayne. He has very good health. From young, we've had early interventions with him. We've had him do speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy. I still tell people I taught Zayne how to crawl with a shoebox and a towel. You know, I would set that on the floor, and then I would set him up one hand, one foot, push him, then go back, set the other, move the box and get him. And then when he started to walk, I used to put a towel around him to brace him and help him going. My daughter Azela was really instrumental at that time in helping me with him with his physical therapy that he needed. We made a box in the house. We had all sorts of tools, you know. So we put him at one end of the box. She was at the other end ringing a rattle to get him to move, to walk, to everything. So we had to do all of that. We did a lot of speech I did with him. I had to become an advocate. I had to learn myself. You know, I didn't know anything. My greatest advice, I keep telling people, came from Dr. Eck. You know, that when he was born and I went to him and we did the first check-in with him, and he sat me down and he said, you know, you have to take Zayne like a tape recorder. Remember, we had those tapes. He said, and you just load and load and load and load. He said, please do not wait until he's 5 years old, ready for school, to teach him ABC, to teach him numbers, to teach him. He said, you start from now. So I can't sing, but I used to always be singing, saying the alphabet, teaching numbers, and he's so right.
In his memory.
Yes, once you hit play, then everything just rolls out after that, you know. So I am a teacher.
Okay.
And my class
gives you that kind of skill.
My house looks like a classroom because I had posters all over every day. I was with him with papers, ba, baby, bo, boo, da, de, di, do, do, ma, be, mi, mo, mo, over and over and over and over. Because in my mind, if you can say ba, you can say bat. You can say bad. You know, if you can say be, you can say bed. And you can add on to these words and develop them. So my strategy was not teaching words, it was songs and syllables.
Yeah.
And so we built up on that.
His speech is great.
And he can read as well too. He can read as well. He knows his times tables, you know. And I have to also thank Miss Irma, the aide, who has done wonders with him at school. My husband too, you know, like everybody thinks I have done everything for Zayne. You know, he's that unsung hero at home. He has done so much with him and for him that people don't see and don't recognize.
So it really takes a community.
Yes,
and
that's what I was thinking.
Really does.
That's what I was thinking, April, because oftentimes we do say to raise children it takes a village, but I think that is reinforced on an even higher level when it comes to a child with special needs, because you need support.
Yes, you do.
I can't imagine how it must have been for you as a teacher, then coming home and teaching again, you know?
Yes.
It's a constant motion for yourself. So you do need support. So we do want to bring Miss Irma in the conversation. as the aide. I'm going to ask you, Miss Irma, how long have you been with Zayne, and what has the journey been like for you?
Well, since it's going to be 1 year.
Okay.
And it is very wonderful to work with him, because I have seen over from Sunday to now that he has changed. When I first met him, he used to just go, when he go for recess, he would just play on his own. He would just sit by himself, right? And one of the things is that I would have to really pay attention to him, because a lot of people don't understand about
Kids with Down syndrome.
and then you have children who would want to bully him. So, but now he plays with other kids, right? And he runs around. He might not do everything fast, but he does. And even in PE, he always, I would video everything that he does, and I would send it to his mom and dad. So, but he has changed a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's come a long way.
Yes, and he has been more friendlier. The only thing is that when you introduce yourself to him, he does not like to shake hand. You would have to say hi first, right?
Okay.
But he has changed a lot.
So Zayne,
yeah.
Zayne, tell us. I love your socks, by the way. I love everybody that's wearing the crazy socks. I really, really like that. Why we never got
I know.
Anyways.
The reasons for the crazy socks is because the socks looks like chromosomes. And children with Down syndrome have an extra chromosome. It's that extra of the 21st chromosome, hence 321, the 21st of March is World Down syndrome.
I
And
love that.
that's what the World Down syndrome association or the group, they push for that, for advocacy, for support, for inclusion, for acceptance. And so we show that by wearing our
So
socks.
Zayne, tell us.
You're talking?
Yeah.
Look
Does
at
he
the
have
lady.
do you have a favorite subject at school? What do you like about school?
Well, like math,
You like math?
You like that?
science,
You do?
social, religion, and spelling.
Oh, nice. And what school do you go to, Zayne?
Business, math,
Belize Elementary.
Belize.
Oh, nice. And how old are you, Zayne?
11.
11.
Wow.
Yes, I'm soon to 12 like my sister.
When is your birthday? When are you turning 12?
January 2nd.
Okay, so next year.
Just 30
Just had a birthday.
Yes.
I can't believe you like math. I don't like math.
Neither.
Not my favorite.
So I was told that you can read. Do you have something here that you could read for us?
I like with my reading glasses on.
Yes, but do you want to read this book?
I
Show
can
them
read
the
this
book.
Okay, so what are we reading today? Oh, it says,
It's about him.
Yes. I just want to explain this book first.
Yes,
before
sure,
we
of
read.
course.
One of the teachers last year, who was then Miss Tillett, she's now Mrs. Lopez.
Okay.
She was on internship and she had a project. They had to do a storybook about a child with special needs, and so she came to me and she said, I would like to do my storybook on Zayne. Is that okay with you? And then I said, yes, it is. And so then I sent her pictures. She showed me everything. And so then I decided to just put it in a booklet form for him to have and to share with others as well too.
That's so wonderful.
Yes.
Zayne, would you like
And
to
I
read
think
to us?
she really captured the essence of who Zayne is.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Hi, I am Zayne.
Okay.
This book is dedicated to Zayne. They're saying you are special and you are amazing.
Oh.
Keep being brave and kind. We love you. Hi, I am Zayne. And I am 10 years old. My mom says that I am a big boy. I am a special boy. Are you a special boy or are you a girl? I am Zayne and I am a special boy. My favorite color is blue. Blue for boy. Do you like blue? Or Do you like purple?
I think Sabrina likes purple.
I do like purple.
Hi, I am Zane. I have a sister. She likes purple. Purple for girl. She has a bike. And it is purple. I like on her bike too.
You like riding her bike?
Do you like riding her bike?
Yeah.
Does she like that you ride her bike?
You like on a bike?
I like riding a bike
I like
too.
riding a bike as
Hi,
well.
I am Zane, and I have a sister. She has a bike. I have a mom and a dad. They love me very much. They say I am a special boy. Do you have a mom and a dad too? Hi, I am Zane, and I went to school today. I am a special boy, but I did not feel special today. I wanted to throw the ball through the hoop like the other kids, but I could not do it. That made me cry. Do you cry too?
It was the day the defenders came to our school and all of them were lined up to take a chance to throw the ball in the hoop. He could make it.
Hi, I am Zane, and I cannot do all things like our kids can do. Our kids can read, and I can read too. Other kids, can read. They can do hard work at school, but sometimes I could not. Can you do hard work at school?
Wow.
Hi, I am Zane. I think school is hard sometimes. I do not want to go to school.
Is that true?
The best part of going to school is playing with our kids. I call them my friends. My friends make me feel special too. You have friends? Hi, I am Zane. I have thousands of friends. I have friends. And I have a mom and a dad and a sister too. She has a purple bike, purple for girl, and I like blue for boy. Hi, I am Zane, and I am a special boy. I not feel just like you, but you are special too. You are special.
Oh, I love that. I love how it ends too. He
Yes.
mentions that he is a special boy. He may not be like you. You're special
Yes,
too.
so we're all special in our way.
Zane, thank you so much for reading that to us. How do you feel? He's tired and he doesn't want to do school either.
Yes.
I don't like to do school either sometimes too. But I really appreciate that you are able to bring him on the show. Sometimes people want to shy them away from the rest of the world and pretend like they have to be at a distance. And so the fact that he goes to school like everybody else, he's here talking to you like everybody else.
We just started him with karate in December too. So we're trying that out with him as well, and he's doing really well.
How do you like karate? Do you like it?
It's just good.
It's good? What do you like about it?
Let's see. Lots and balance and sprints and hop.
Oh, that's cool. Can you do anything? Can you show us something?
Yeah. You do one of
Let
the
me
moves?
see.
Do you want to do a
Let me
move?
see one of your moves.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah, you're fine.
You can show us a
Show
move.
us a move that you learn in karate.
Uh-huh.
Do one of the move, Pops.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you, Zayne.
Thank you.
He's a comedian, as you can
Oh,
see.
I like it. I like it a lot. Are you ready?
Oh, you're going to show us something else?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Bun hop.
All right.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well,
Thank you, Zayne.
And sprint.
Sprints too. He'll
We
do the
can't do a
whole.
We
sprint
can't do a
right
sprint.
now.
There's no space to run.
Yeah, we don't have no space.
You can show us a sprint after.
Woo,
Yes,
the
he
sprinting
did. He
chair.
sprinted his chair. But what are the themes for this year's World Syndrome Day, and how can we find out more about World Down syndrome?
There's a Universal World Down Syndrome group that they do all the promotion and all of the advocacy and support and things for that. Here in Belize, I have heard of a group in Orange Walk. I have not had a contact with them as such, but I hear that they do so much for support. In the city itself, there is no support group as such, so we are part of Autism Belize, because then they are open to all special needs as such. In fact, I am the vice chair for Autism Belize.
Okay, so you work with Miss Almeida?
Yes, I do work with her, yes, for this year. Honestly, I'm not so sure what the theme for this year, World Down Syndrome, is. We just do our own support, our own advocacy, our own acceptance. You know, we try to tell people, you know,
He's watching himself on the TV.
Yes,
here,
yes,
so
he loves to watch
he's
himself.
enjoying that.
He's enjoying that.
And of course, today is the 21st, and it is officially World Down Syndrome Day, and so we are asking persons to wear socks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wear mismatched socks and colorful socks
Yes.
to raise awareness.
We did set out to ask students to wear socks too, to show support for Down syndrome and for acceptance.
Hashtag lots of socks.
Yes, hashtag lots of socks. I already have gotten pictures from our group in Autism Belize of parents and students wearing their socks as well too.
Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Zayne, thank you so much for reading your book to us as well and showing us some of the moves that you learned in karate. That's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And can I just say thank you to Standard 3 PP, because they're very supportive of him, right?
Yeah.
And now he is involving himself in a lot with projects, with
activities.
So that's why he says he likes science. And social study, yes.
And the stereotypes.
And the stereotypes.
In fact, this week he actually did a presentation for social on the mestizos. He got in front of class and he did his part of the presentation.
Congratulations, Zayne.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so he's getting far more involved now, and the kids, they look out for him. So that's really, really great. That's our biggest fear, you know, like you want the acceptance.
Yeah. As we wrap up our segment for this morning, just for our viewers to know, what advice do you have for mothers that have children with Down syndrome?
The best advice I can say is to find the strength in yourself to become your biggest advocate, to include your child in everything. we can say, okay, society doesn't do this or doesn't do that, but I think it begins with ourselves. You know, I try to get Zayne involved in as many things as possible. We go to church, we go to park, we go to movies, we do everything. I've had to learn to not listen to the noise in the market, to not worry about people staring. You know, and do my own. So I have become my biggest advocate. I didn't know anything about Down syndrome when I had Zayne. I can't tell you I know everything about Down syndrome. Yes, I live Down syndrome every day, but we learn. Like I said, I consider myself very, very blessed. Our family is very blessed with Zayne. He's a comedian. He has very good health. He's very independent. He goes to school. And so I think we begin with those little things. You know, you celebrate the little victories, the small victories. When I was looking at pictures, recently looking for pictures for him, I found a video when we were teaching him to ride his bike during COVID. And my daughter's voice in the background says, "Mom, he rode for 4 seconds on his own." And then we were cheering, and you know, at that time, 4 seconds is a lot. And now he rides on his own for a longer time, but it's the small victories that count. So become your own advocate. Yes, you can reach out to people, have a support group, your family, people in the community. You know, you need somebody to talk to, because I will not tell you that everything is happy for me. I've had moments of frustration, moments that I've cried, you know, moments that I've been very angry, but I've learned to overcome that and look at what works best for Zayne. Even with school, it was my principal who sat me down, because we modified his schedule, we modified his time. I wanted Zayne to be like everybody else and go to school 8 to 3. And then she's the one that says, this can't work for Zayne. Think about Zayne. Stop thinking about yourself. So his time for school is modified. His subjects are modified. You know, and I am happy and he's happy. I will not tell you it was the best decision I thought at that time, but I can see as he gets older, it's working out for us.
Wonderful.
It is working out for us. So he cannot do a 8 to 3, and it was frustrating for all of us to have him at school at 8 to 3. So the time that he goes really works out for him.
Well, thank you so much, and
You're
thank you
most
so much for
welcome.
sharing him with us.
Thank you
this
too.
morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.